Hi everyone, you're most welcome to my YouTube channel once again. Today we are going to talk about published information and where do we get that published information and in which forms is the published information. So let's open our slides and we see what we are going to talk about today. We are going to talk information sources. That's what we are going to look at. Let's go in our slide view and we see. So the information sources, then they're going to be presented by me, Tiwa Garuth. So let's turn straight forward to what we are going to do. So we are going to see the contents, what we are going to handle. We're going to handle the definition, the purposes, the types, and the sources, and the format. Finally, then we shall be done with our thing. So what are information sources? Information sources are channels or materials used to obtain knowledge. They are what you use to obtain knowledge, like these sources, they help you to obtain knowledge about a certain topic, about a certain idea. That's all what you're doing. The types include the print sources like the books, the journals. When it's something like you want to do your research, you want to read about a topic, you want to read about immunization, what and what, journals, we have journals written about that topic, you know about the impacts of this and this. So we have like those preliminary, we have the digital sources, websites, databases. If I want to would like to do a research about something, like I see the impact of immunization on children, I'll go to the website and I see the database. I go to the hospital database and I get that information. And I have like human sources, have experts, interviewers, like those who interview, like whom you can ask that source from. Okay, and now let's go and see what about the purpose? What is the purpose of this information? To support research. For example, if this source helps us, like the students, to go and conduct research, they support your research. Like you can use this information and you cite it into your work, so that like they provide evidence why that this thing happened for some year. Let me see, when I'm talking about HIV/AIDS, their impact in life. Yes, it happened. It shows that proof that something happened, enhances understanding. Like if I have a topic I want to do about it and I read it about it in the information, like I can understand more about it when I do research, when I get this information. So that published information sources, where sources like where they are, these ones which are published, because we all know we use published information. So today we are going to see how we use published information. Published information sources are formally produced and distributed information. Like we have the news, like textbooks, that's the published information. You want to search about something which is published. Like for example, I want the impacts of information. I'll go and research about it. What are the characteristics of the published information? Reviewed, edited before release. They edited this one. You look at it, is the information I'm giving crucial? Is it legal? So credible and structured, like they have credit for it. It has a structure, it follows. Like we said, the structures of using the information. So the event happens after some weeks. You have journals after some books. We shall see books, we shall see encyclopedia, publicly accessible. Is the information accessible? Can people access it? For example, we have the academic journals, textbooks. Like for some of us, we are able to get government reports, so the report about HIV/AIDS, a report about this. So those things they can access. The newspapers, for them, they are easily accessible. At 1,000, you can easily get them. So those are examples of the information. So you are going to see with the primary versus the secondary sources, with the primary source and the secondary source. How do these things differ? So we have the definition there, that at first we define them according to the definition. The difference, the original, these primary sources, they are original first and information. So there is the information you get at first, and the second one, interpretation or analysis of primary data. You interpret the primary data, you analyze it more, and write credible work. Provide direct evidence. This one, the evidence is direct. Something is direct, like something has just happened. Explain or crucial primary sources, like these ones, they just explain more the primary sources. And primary experiments, interviews, raw data. These are raw data experiments you're making, like when you're in the lab. And second one, you have textbooks, reviews, articles. These things, like they are written, they're just interpretation of this. High, but maybe need interpretation, like you need someone to interpret to you, and depends on author analysis. This one, first premise is not on author analysis, but secondary, it's the analysis of the body. Like you rely on it. How do you rely on it? So here we are going to see the scholarly versus popular sources. These ones feature scholarly sources, researchers, academic workers, and popular sources. This one in general, like something has been there. Then review process. This one's peer reviewed. Like people review it. There are many people. Like let me see that peer the group is reviewing. Not peer reviewed. Here one person can give you popular source. It can be one person giving you about something technical and formal. The language is formal. Technical, like it is very vital. Yeah, the language is simple and informal. Like when we get rumor from this person to the other, it is formal. Something has gone popular, but it's not formal. It's not in a technical way. It's not written. Sometimes it's just verbal, like that. To have, like for examples of this, we have the journal articles, and these we have the newspapers. Have the like in popular sources, we have the magazine, blogs, news sites. Like for example, you can go in TV have those news sites, and then we are going to format types of information without direct formats. That's one include print books, journals, newspapers, have the digital ebooks, online articles, database. We have the multimedia video products, documentaries, and we have the data format statistics, that data sets charts. Then we have the each format serves different research needs, like the print books, like they are printed, the digital ebooks, the online books to go and read online, like multimedia, have the video broadcast, you go and watch some documentaries about animals, data format, like statistics of the country, like such things like that. So those are the formats we are having. Then, so elements of published sources, elements, we have the key elements include author, who created the work, and we have the title of something, the title of some document, we have the date when it was published, we have the publisher, organization responsible for that publishing. Like for example, it may be a university, it may be a company, have the abstract, summary of content. When we are citing, we shall see that we shall read the abstract so that you see that it matches with your work. You have the references, sources cited. This is what you cite. The reference is what we cite. We shall see that in a citation. For example, have a journal article contains abstract, introduction, methodology, results, discussion, and then the references. Thank you for watching this video. May like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Any comment, anything which is more helpful that you will need. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you in the next video.